Alright, what's up everybody? We're here for some Sonic CD. Sonic's Sega CD debut, which was also his finale because there was no other Sonic games on the Sega CD. This came out between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, I believe. 1993? Yes, yeah. So it was between 2 and 3. And it has a pretty sweet animated intro, which I'm gonna sit here and watch, and I'm probably gonna sing the theme song too. Fucked up that part. Okay, so for the 2 or 3 people who are still watching this video after me doing that, let's get this started. And let's start ourselves a new game. And yes, this has a save feature of all the old Sonic games, like the 16-bit era. Only this and Sonic 3 had its save feature, and this game did not need it at all. Like Sonic 3, definitely, it's understandable why they don't have a save feature, especially when you connect Sonic and Knuckles, because it turns into like a 3-hour game after that. No, or longer if you're not if you don't know every level by heart like I do. But yeah, this is a really short game. There is extra stuff to do. There's time travel in this one, and if you go back to the past, and you have to get up enough speed to get it to work too, and you'll transport back. And what you do is you destroy all the badniks, and you'll make a good future in the act that you just passed. And what that does is, besides change the future to the last. I'm sorry, I keep jumping around, but there's three acts per stage, and the how am I supposed to act? I'm getting really distracted by my own thoughts. Oh, the final act is pretty much just a boss fight. There's a very short obstacle course, and then there's the boss. And crap, don't want to go to the future yet. And the way the level looks changes, and what music plays too. And instead of Chaos Emeralds, there are Time Stones in this game. And once you collect all of them, you'll automatically make a good future in at any level that you pass, and then you get the good ending and stuff too. I don't think there's anything special that happens if you get Oh, by the way, this is the Super Peel Out, and if you don't recognize it, it's because this is the only Sonic game that this was in. I think it was also in Sonic Mania, but until very, very recently, this was the only Sonic game that this was in. And to destroy all the badniks, you have to destroy this thing. Which, they can be a little tricky to find, but... And to get to the special stage, you need to get 100 rings, or 50 rings, I mean. just like in the first game. Made that good future. And I gotta do it again in Act 2. And the special stages I really like in this game. In Sonic Mania, they kind of revisited this with their special stages, but this is slightly different. Sonic Mania stages were harder, definitely, and more elaborate, but this is where it originated. Just gotta destroy all the UFOs, and then you get a time stone, and there are 7 time stones. And if you hit the water, you lose time, and I don't think, well, besides getting you points at the end, I don't think how many rings you get really matters. And there's like a few different power-ups, like speed shoes make you go faster. There's like the chompy things on the ground that'll trip you and make you lose rings. Like I said, like rings don't really matter that much, but just... Oh, there's one left. Crap, I thought I killed the last one. That's why I stopped. I forgot what I was saying. And there's fans that blow you up in the air to help you attack things. And those little things you'll skid forward or backwards depending on what direction the arrow is facing. Which is just frustrating, so try to avoid those. Time stones. And I think this came out, yeah, this came out after the animated series. The good one, not the horrible one that was on during the weekday, I think on a different channel. Not Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but the Saturday morning AM one from ABC. Oh crap! Be careful. Because yeah, there's an episode of it's a 2-part episode where Sonic and Sally try to get the time stones. These things called time stones to go back in time and try to stop Robotnik from coming to power, but they fail. And also in the instruction booklet, Amy Rose is in this game. Excuse me. And in the instruction manual, she's listed as Sally, Princess Sally. Which I believe the digital instruction manual now is like upgraded and is changed to Amy. This is the first game I remember seeing Sonic's Stalker in. Amy Rose is creepy. Okay, I think I need to find another pass sign. Wait, there's one right here. There we go. Get a nice jump. Yeah. We're time traveling. Gonna take you back to the past. Play some Sonic games that, oh no. Oh yeah. I do not know what destroying that does. To this day, I still do not know. Like, every level has, like, a metal Sonic hologram, and I don't know what it... Oh god, stop. I don't know what it does. And also, the Japanese version of this game had a very different soundtrack, and I think this is one of the songs that's... Oh my god. That was... I'm starting the act over. If you press start in A, it'll restart the act, but no, that was bullshit. I will not accept that. But, the Japanese soundtrack was very different, and like I said, I think the music from the past is music that is left over from the Japanese soundtrack that they kept, because it sounds very, very different from the regular music in the game. And personally, I prefer the American soundtrack, like the Japanese music, and the Japanese version of the music didn't really appeal to me as much. Super Peel Out, like, there's a reason why it never really came back in any other Sonic games. It's not really that useful because it's like a spin dash, except it leaves you vulnerable. So, like, I don't really get the purpose of it. It looks cool, but and the spin dash is also a little bit weird because normally you just be able to like tap and go, but you have to charge up the spin dash in this one. It's kind of bizarre. Sorry, I'm having a little more stuttering trouble today. Crap, am I going the wrong way? Oh yeah, I think I am. Oh. I missed the pass. Oh, I'm already in the pass. Oh wow. I'm not operating on anything. I don't know what I was gonna say. Ugh. I got those 50 rings. There we go. And now I will. And go back to the present because why not? I already made a good future. Or I could go to the future even more and see the impact I made. That might be fun, but no, I'm not going to do that. Womp womp. I'm just going to go to the special stage. Yeah, if I didn't bother trying to find the Bad Nick Dealey thing, like I could have gotten through this act in like go a little over a minute probably. Like I'd still beat it in like 2 minutes or something. But yeah, these acts are like really short. Like, I wasn't trying to brag like, oh, I'm so awesome. I'm just like, no, these levels are really short. Oh, I got it. Cool. I love when that happens. Oh, jeez. Alright, where the hell did this guy go? I love the backgrounds on these. It looks so cool. It's beautiful. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotcha. These are some of my favorite special stages in like any of the Sonic games. I really enjoy these. And I like the color of the time stones better than the color of the emeralds. Because there isn't like the ugly gray one, for one thing. Yeah, this is what the future looks like. See, like down the bottom left corner, like it'll say F or P if you're in the future or the past. And if you're just in the present, it'll just be a picture of Sonic. But this would be like really dirty and crappy looking if I hadn't gotten if I hadn't made a good future in this zone. Like I'll show you what the crappy future looks like in the next level. I won't bother getting that. Oh, and also you get to see Robotnik and this like pink like death machine. It's great. I want to be scary, but I also want to be kind of cute. A little sexy. I want Sonic to be very confused when I attack him in this.
Yes!